Welcome, my beautiful gamers. Today I'm coming at you live from the studio in Software Inc. This is a fun little simulator game where you start as a software company, studio, whatever the term is, that's what you are. And it's very open and allows for lots of creativity and fun times. And so I wanted to play it with all of you. Question mark, if you'll have me. And so, to start off here, we will make a character, I suppose. You know what? This guy looks great. I don't I don't care too much about the looks, because most of the time you spend, you're just looking at your actual projects and stuff that you're doing. You're not really examining the people. But, you know, to each their own. Let's see. Let's make. Come on. This is Ellie Aker here. This is me. Ellie Aker. Company name, of course. Name it after my esteemed art portfolio. And let's. You know, I feel like this is. So first down here we have like the personality, it would seem optimistic and goofy. I feel like that's fairly me. You know, I'm a pretty optimistic and goofy fella. And let's see, I don't know what they actually do, but you know what, we're going with it. And here we have some traits. I think you get one of each color. Oh wait, no, you can have two bad ones. The red ones are bad ones. But like you can only have two good. Okay, you can have two good ones and one bad one, or two bad ones and one good one. If you'd want that. So I think based off the colors, I was gonna say maybe development is blue and these are development. Whatever. You know, I have a couple tens of hours in this game, so I'm still learning a lot, but we'll try to make the coolest studio we can here. I don't know which is like the best thing to use here. I'll go with fast learner. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, I can take two greens. I guess it's just two good ones. No, but blues are stronger, I guess. I think I'll go with super focus, and then you will grab some old soul. You know, we're gonna be a dirty. I'm gonna be a dirty man in this. We'll go with medium difficulty. I don't want to go on beginner. I'm not a scrub like that, I promise. With that being said. Okay, now we go back into the actual specialization. So when you're making software in this game, there's like two stages. There's the development, and then there's the actual like programming, and they're two separate things. I guess designer and programmer. Artist is like a third thing that's also there. But you know, here's where I get to allocate my points and whatnot. Creativity is just another thing that kind of, it's like an extra flair. Like you can have like the best stats and make the best like on paper thing, but if you have low creativity, you know, it's like, oh, this is just like run of the mill, you know, it's nothing special. Like it's really solid, like boilerplate stuff. But, you know, it can't have that extra spice. So, you know, we're going to put me, right, naturally, as a visionary. And so, that being said, now I'll actually throw points around. I think system, like, this is some basic stuff that every software project is going to use. So, I'm going to throw that down here. I need at least one on 2D just because like even a 3D game, so to speak, is still gonna have like a 2D UI. Like who out here making a 3D UI? You know what I'm saying? Audio is a little more easily transferable, and so I'll just throw like 1 star on the 2D like I was doing, just so that, you know, it's possible, and I'll put the rest on audio. And then as for leader, this has us do other stuff. Like if you really wanted to, you could read what each of these stars do. We'll go with hold meetings all the way there. 3 stars on socialization, multitasking, and I don't know, HR, handle complaints. Heck yeah. Or maybe handle education. I don't know. You know, we'll just keep it at that. I don't know too much what those do. Full transparency. Support is an important thing. Honestly, I'm going all support because, like, woof. And now we're gonna start off in a cute little garage. You'll see it. It's adorable. So this is our garage. See, we have this, and then this little toiletry apparatus, a bathroom, some might say, you know. And now we gotta like set up our garage turned office. So here's the thing though, as you know, I don't need to worry about this right now. But one thing, like, I boosted my creativity to a visionary, and one of the like setbacks, I guess you could say, from that is that you require your own office, or else you're all like, I'm too good to work in a room with other people. It's a little lame, but you know, just starting off, it's not the hugest deal because, you know, I'm the only one here. But once I hire other people, I'm gonna have to lease out this room, for example, just so I have a separate office. And so, yeah, putting these tables down. You need tables down so that you can place a computer on them. And a computer is what you use to make software, believe it or not. And then another thing is just making the room a little pretty. You know, I'll add these big plants on both sides. Just because that's, you know, it's cute. And then if I really, you know, wanted to, I could put a water cooler. I think this is really, that's really only necessary for once they're actual employees, because as the founder, you get this really cool thing where you don't eat or drink. You know, you are just a machine that turns, who knows, energy drinks into pure code, something like that. You can also throw down a light. It's a little lame to just be in here in the dark. So, you know, we can spiff it up a little bit. What other cool decorations? I like the bookshelf. I'm a big bookshelf fan. There. Now, see, this looks like home. Oh, you know what actually would make it look like home? Just get a couple big rugs. Boom. Tie the space. Just all nice and neat together. Throw down this. So there are these few little things that you put next to the computer that can boost certain stats. Like for here, this one I put the inbox. It helps with the lead, and then a little bit on programming and a bit more on designing and service. So that's what I'll do there. Clocks are also important. I really want to throw a clock down. I'll put it over the radiator. Now, if I'm ever curious about the time and I don't want to look forward at the computer, I can look behind me. Boom, there it is. I meant to slow it back down. I guess I could be using the hotkeys, but c'est la vie. Keypad 0. Why would they do that? 0's on the other end of the keyboard. That's lame. So, starting off, I think I had 25,000 just to start. Very nice. But that's all I have. And so, before we can get started, yeah, I was gonna say, so before we get started, right, I usually will do some of these contracts, because they're like, oh, you do this project for us, and we'll give you this much money, right? 12K, that's a lot of money. Can I do it? Probably. They're not too difficult usually, But like the fun thing that we're gonna be wanting to do, right? Games. Now, the little caveat I was thinking of, right? Because you can get a publisher, and this publisher can give you some funding. And you know, I think this is how to do it, is have them do marketing. Printing I don't think is super necessary. But I mean, I could have them do it too. But anyhow, because they could give me funding is one thing. It does make them take a bit more of a percentage, as you can see, like right under their logo. That big percent is how much of the sale, how much money from the sales they get. And you know, they're already taking a quarter just for the marketing, but it's like I'm not able to market it, you know. But if they fund it, I don't know. We will do a couple contracts first. We'll get up to, I don't know. We'll get up there. And so, yeah, we just accept it. What am I doing? I'm doing a logistics application for the Spunky Bed Syndicate, and we'll just run it. You know, boom. Iteration 1, just a contract, doesn't matter. The iterations are like how many times, I don't know, it's part of the design phase, but though. I don't know the best way to explain it. But the more iterations, the better the end product will turn out. Put simply. But you know, you don't always have the time to be able to do that. And so I'll just finish it, because at 16, I think, aka 4, yeah, is when my shift is over. So that's when I leave. And so I'll just finish that, and boom, outstanding quality. Now, why was this also super hype? Now, see, by doing it, it boosts my reputation. And the higher the reputation, or number of stars, I should say, the better contracts I can get, which pay more money, right? You see, number go up. If there's one thing I know about a good game, it's number goes up. See, I lost, you know, I didn't do that pixel perfect. You know, I lost a bit of time there. The iteration number 2 went up there. But, you know, it doesn't matter too much here. Early times. Could I be doing 2 contracts a day? I don't think so, but maybe. You know, we're playing it safe, getting rid of all the bugs. Because that's another thing. Contracts, if for each bug, they have like a bug penalty fee. And so, you know, that fee times the number of bugs they find themselves. And we don't want to lose any more money than we need to. And so we'll just keep making sure that everything is bug free. And so, yeah, I think now I'll just run a few of these until I get, we'll go for 100K. So just like a few more months. This is another fun part of the game. They have all these animals about. You got ducks in the pond. I think at night, cats and raccoons will spawn. Maybe I can find a cat. I'm not seeing a cat, sadly. But when I do, oh my goodness, I take that back. Here are the cats. Well, I say cats. This is one cat in particular. Oh gosh, I thought I just got ran over. That would have been awful. All right, so I know I said 100,000 would be when we stop, but I think I'm fine with it being 2 stars of reputation that we get first, because I believe this also impacts how much publishers will be nice, the degree to which publishers will be nice to you and give you more leeway on things. Also, this place is getting dirty. I'm gonna hire a cleaning lady. How's the computer? 72. I'll call IT support. Spiff it up. So like the state of your computer, 100% means it's gonna be working at 100% efficiency or speed. Over time it goes down, and that's just how it works. But yeah, so I think with 2 stars, we should get better deals. And so we'll just make a simple little cute game now. Let's see, what do we want to make? An adventure game. You know what? We will. Um, what would be a fun adventure game? I'm thinking something about a crab. Um, you know what? We'll go with crustacean. I hope that's how that's spelled. I Now my tongue wants to say crustacean infestation, but I'm gonna stop myself from doing that. Uh, for those who know, we'll just name it crustacean. Game about a crab and stuff. And so on this side here, you can add extra things that will boost expected interest. You want interest to be 100%. That means that people will want to buy it. You can go over it, but which is this wasted interest, and this will not contribute to anything. But you want it to be 100. That's my understanding. I couldn't give you too much more than that. So another thing that's important to look at when we make a game, right? We can look at competition. So this is other releases in the same category, in the same type and category. So other adventure games, if you're following. And so here, right, all these, so every, not category, but type of software has a little pyramid triangle, that graph thing that it's placed in. So, right, just based on nothing here, not picking any of these, because while at the same time boosting interest, they also push you towards one of these values, right? We have story, gameplay, and graphics. So most of the games are a little bit in the center, but more skewed towards story and graphics. And we can analyze this, right? Show market saturation. Lower is better. That's all I understand about this. So I'm just going to assume that we want it to be, that we want to make our game like the others, right? Between story and graphics. More skewed towards graphics, though, if we can handle it. Another thing about these, right, there's 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. If you remember when I was giving out the stats at the beginning during character creation, right, so if I only have 1 star in audio, I can't even develop recorded dialogue. Like, I just have no idea how to do that. So my guy will just sit there and do nothing. And so, thankfully, I do have more than 1 star, so I'm able to do that. But I don't think that's really going to push us in the direction we want here. We want graphics first and foremost. See, like advanced HUD, that's just gameplay. That's not going to help us. So I'm going to press graphics. And see, that pushes us right there. And maybe that's good, but maybe I should throw a little bit of story in there. If I do this will also add gameplay. So will this just end up like keeping us in the same spot? It'll pull us a bit more towards the center, that's right, because we're throwing gameplay in there. And we're still only at 38% interest, and we're still at approximately 2 years. Yeesh. That's approximately, though. So maybe I pull that off, and we just do dialogue trees. And then, oh, that pushes me a lot more towards story. Is that really what I want? I think it's about the only option I have, though. And this is still approximately 2 years. Yeesh. That's all I gotta say. But I think we'll do it. This is what we'll go with. We got post-processing and dialogue trees. And let's see how much publishers are willing to pay us. Okay, so these are the we're gonna make it for 3 operating systems. Very cool. Oh wait, oops, clicked the wrong button. Framework, I don't need to bother with that. We'll throw it for 30 bucks. Cut it a little cheaper. Where do I look at the publisher? Okay, so let's marketing for sure, and let's see funding. This is another thing with publishers, though. The only downside is they give you this. It's usually a pretty strict timeline, but like this one right here, a year and 4 months, probably gonna be able to do that. So I'm also thinking of, right, especially with 105,000, we can just hire another person to also be a programmer slash designer. I mean, programmer is what we need the most. So probably a programmer with minor stuff in design. And so they're going to take 28.9%. I think it's worth it. They're just giving me the flat out best deal. So we are going to go with it. Okay, I know the size of the team is a little small right now, but I will hire someone. But first, before we hire someone, I'm going to need to... Actually, what am I saying? Alright, I got to lease out this room, right? Because I need my own separate office, if you remember, because I'm all snooty like that. So I can just click that, move everything that's connected to the table into here. And then, I don't know, I'll move it over here. I don't want it in front of, I guess I called someone to clean the dirt. So it doesn't matter too much. But c'est la vie. Now the calculator is good for programmers. And now I just gotta hire an actual employee. So let's think of what we need. I don't think anyone is really gonna have any designer stars. Maybe. Let's see. Anyone? No, not a single person. I think they all basically, yeah, they all have the same exact stats. I guess besides these traits. Fast learner, walk it off. These are pretty strong, IMHO, in my humble opinion, for those not in the know. What's unfazed? I think I'm leaning towards fast learner. I think that's the strongest trait. Capacitor is also fairly good. It's like throughout the work shift, day, month, people get tired and so they're less efficient. Capacitor makes it so that they don't lose efficiency until they reach like a certain level of tiredness. But it looks like Eliana Perez is the only one with fast learner. Stressed is a little lame, but I think it's worth it. She's also the youngest, so like I say that Jasmine Nicholas is actually the youngest. Shout out Jasmine Nicholas. She's one of the younger ones, so you know, more time to grow with the company, you know. Do I want a third person? Is this a 3 people job? That's my question here. Because if it is, I can get Carolina Kim. Because unfazed and walk it off. Those aren't super strong, actually. What am I saying? Slow eater's pretty sucky. Skyscraper, we're in a garage. Skyscraper makes it so they work better in non-ground level floors. So I think I'll go with Estella just because she has capacitor. Yeah, I'll go with 3 people team. So I'll throw in another computer, and you know they'll be best friends, just working together side by side. And then I'll be in my office being so cool and awesome. I'll throw in a plant just for me. Look at that. Beautiful. Maybe get my own rug too. because I'm the boss. And now let's see everyone pull up to work. Oh, wait. Oh, I should probably assign this to me. There, now I'm happy. See, my little letter things were red there. And that just means less efficient, right? Green, this bright green, 100% efficiency. Red, not that, in a bad way. And so now we're working on iteration 2. I think we can make iteration 2. I think so. I mean, these two gals, their specialty is programming, so I'm hoping we can get through programming fairly quickly. And so that should mean we can make 2 iterations, which will just make a better product. Now, we do have to ship it in November of 1981, so we have a year. So I'm hoping, right, by like January, we can finish this iteration. I'm praying. Would you look at this? We got some Christmas hats for December. That's adorable. I don't think I've noticed that before. I don't know if this happens every single December or if it's like a personality trait. But yeah, we made it to iteration 2. That's all I cared about on January. So now I can click develop and we are in the alpha stage. And see, so followers, that's because we're getting promoted by the publisher. Now down here, manage employees. So what this little notification bubble thingy here means is that someone can be educated, which just means you can give them another star, right? And so this is for me. So I could send myself to school for 1 whole month to get another star in one of these categories. Now we're on a bit of a deadline here, so I'm not going to do that because I don't want to skip a month with my best employee, which is myself, of course. So we'll just stash that until the end. And we are allegedly heading for bankruptcy. I think we'll be fine though. How much were we bleeding every month? Oh, that's a lot. Oh. Oh yeah, that is a lot. How far away are we? May, June, July, August. You know, we are not gonna. We don't have enough time. The runway's not long enough. We can take out a loan. I think, you know, we'll play it safe. We will take 100,000. Come on, come on. There, no, just 100. Come on, please work with me. There we go, there we go. Pay it off. We'll give ourselves a year. That's fine. Boom. See, now we're loaded. Promote. Now it's in beta, and we are just killing all the bugs we see. And this also gives our publisher more/better time marketing us. So that's another cool thing, right? Our followers will keep growing and growing. So being in beta is also a good thing for that reason, because the more followers you have, right, the better it's going to sell, because that's the more people actively waiting to play your game, even if it turns out to be doo-doo feces, as a wise man once said. Oh, a computer broke? No, it's just getting slow. Can we afford it? You know what? It doesn't matter if we can afford it. We're gonna get so rich from crustation. We're gonna crust it up, as they say. Okay, they're going home. Oh, Shiza. Dang it. We are gonna reload an autosave. Dang it. I forgot to pause the game. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, dang it. Okay, so I meant to like watch him go home, but in my settings I have it to auto skip time once everyone's home. So it auto skipped to December, but now it's overdue by a month. Oh gosh, that gets us in trouble with our publisher. Anyways, release. Also, we're in debt now. This is the fun part of the game, though. We get to see how good the game is. Hey, we got a 4-star. Hey, thanks for saying you like it. I don't like the they forgot to add any features part. There's nothing to crustacean, and everyone's great. No one likes our game. No one likes our game. We'll print 10,000 copies. Can I not print any? Okay. I need to take out a loan first. Things have gone awful. Let's take another casual $110,000 loan. Let's just max it out. Max out the time. Okay. Things are fine. Things are great. Golly. No, I don't want to change price. I don't know why I clicked that. I want to order copies. See, now we can order not 20 comma equals 20,000. Silly. We'll order 20,000 copies, and we will work on support. Granted, there's not really anything to do because the game would have been released, but it's not. So I'll just send everyone home. I could have done a contract instead of sending everyone home, but it's too late now. So we'll just skip to the next day. Gosh. Oh. It's really unfortunate. But hey, let's look at first month of sales. We have sold how much? 14,000. And we have not made a profit. So anyways, yeah, once you release a game, you support it. So like you take phone calls, people reporting bugs or whatever, and then you can do bug fixes. So okay, so we did get some money coming in from sales, right? And so with that, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and order some more copies, because I'm assuming, right, 14 got sold. We have 6 left. You know what? I will order another, oh, whoops, I did that so wrong. 5,000 copies. Just in anticipation, right? And then once everyone's done, I can publish this bug fix, so patch, whatever, and boom. Okay. So we have run out of stock. Let's see. I did not anticipate enough that units sold. So screw it. I didn't mean to click market. We will just do another 20,000. I don't know what the best way to do this is. If you know, please tell me down below. But see, we just made another chill 73K. Go us. And I believe I can pay off some loans now. Pay out the initial loan. And then, you know, screw it, I can just pay out the other loan. We are debt free. Acre is debt free. Heck yeah. Okay, this is where we'll leave it today. We can take one last look at all of our stats. We are making quite a bit of dough. Honestly, Crustacean wasn't as successful as I was hoping, but it was definitely successful enough. We started with about $140,000 investment, so we made over double that. So I guess we did well in that regard. Our reputation remains unfazed, and we have some fans now. 31,000 active users. 31 active users would be a little sad. But it was a blast. Thank you for joining me in this. And if you'd love to see more or see me play a different game, leave your thoughts / desires down below in the comment sections. There's only one. I just fooled you. Anyhow, wishing you the best. Ellie Aker, out.